What's good, YouTube? So today I'm going to share with you my reward adherence template, which is a template for exercise programs which is designed for the average person, and it takes into account the fact that, you know what, sometimes people aren't perfect. Now, so many other workout programs online, they're really well optimized for achieving certain goals, but only if you're achieving close to 100% adherence. And for your average guy or girl, unfortunately, they are going to be missing a workout or two a week. And, I don't think that should stop people from achieving a decent level of fitness. And over the course of a few weeks or a few months, not adhering 100% and not getting anywhere near the results they're after, that's going to cause them to simply drop out and just give up. So this program aims to acknowledge that fact, and it aims to improve in adherence over time and eventually form the habit so that people can achieve 100% adherence to their program or very close to it. So that's what this template aims to do. This exact one I've got written out here. I've got this filled out for my girlfriend, and she's got cerebral palsy. She has an awful lot of trouble walking, and so what we're trying to do, we're trying to improve on that as much as possible, and we're also trying to improve overall body strength as much as possible as well. So this program, I've made it as simple as possible. It certainly could be made more complicated, but again, I'm doing this for your average person, I'm doing this for beginners, and simplicity is good. This only took me about 10 minutes to write up, and if you want any help filling out your own, please let me know down below. Let me know what your circumstances are, what your goals are, etc. And if I have time, I'll help you get yours filled out as well. So whatever you're doing, whatever your goals are, they're likely to be somewhat different to my girlfriend's, but the overall principles of this program remain exactly the same, and it can be adjusted to help you meet your goals as well. So you need to first of all take into account your lifestyle, what days you've got available and times you've got available for training and that kind of thing. You need to also take into account what equipment you've got available to you. So my girlfriend can come into the gym with me for free on Fridays. So on Friday we have a gym workout. We've also got a pull-up bar at home, which I think is a very good investment if you actually use it. For £10 or £15, you're probably going to get more out of it than any other piece of fitness equipment. So we're making use of the pull-up bar, but the rest of the workout is stuff which you can just do. She can just do at home, and we're just making use of that. Also, what this program does, it encourages you to do a little bit every day. So some workouts, they're only 15 minutes, but that's fine. The important thing there is just getting you up and off of your arse. The hardest part for a lot of people is just getting started, and so we're aiming to habit form there by just getting people to just get up off of the couch just for a little bit. So you're aiming to do a little bit every day. Some workouts are harder and longer than others, but getting a little bit done every day is an important part of this program. So what we have here for the points and rewards is every time you do one of the exercises, you earn yourself 1 point. So Olivia, if she does her stretches, she gets a point. If she does her leg raises, she gets another point. The gym workout, we've got 5 points for that. And every time you earn yourself a point, for the week you're on the program, you simply put a tally mark next to it. So you print it out, stick it on your fridge or notice board or wherever's convenient to you. And every time you Every time you earn yourself a point by doing an exercise, you put a tally mark next to the appropriate week. At the end of the week, you tally them all up, and depending on how well you do there, you earn yourself a little treat. So for Olivia, getting 20 out of the 29 points gets her a tier 1 reward, which is a small treat. And if she gets 29 points, so she does absolutely everything which is asked of her, she gets a bigger treat. So that way there's actually some motivation to actually do as much as possible there. I haven't seen any other programs where you track your adherence. So each week you'll be able to see how well you did, and it'll be a reminder, it'll be another motivation to actually do something and to earn the points. So if you're really struggling at the beginning, you're really struggling to get yourself motivated, you could start with lower. You could start with a tier 1 reward at 50% and tier 2 reward at 75%, and each week you add 5% to those till you get tier 2 to 100%, and then if you really want to, you could carry on getting the tier 1 reward higher, and perhaps you eventually only get the tier 1 reward if you manage 90% of what you're supposed to. So that's one way we're going to help motivate people. It adds a gaming element to it, another score to track, rather than just tracking performance on given exercises. Another thing to take into account is a focus on overall progression. So with weights, you either add reps or you add weight each week, and other exercises you're not necessarily going to be able to track as easily, but you're still going to be focusing on progression for the vast majority of them in some way, shape or form. So leg raises, for example, we're focusing on improving range of motion, and the same with stretches. You may want to be improving speed or power or coordination, technique, balance, that kind of thing. So for the vast majority of the exercises you have, you're going to be focusing on improving your ability at them each time or each week. And finally, we're going to have a focus on high frequency. So we want to, in each type of exercise, we're going to be aiming for 3 times frequency for each thing. So for example, pushing, we've got benching, we've got push-ups, and we've got that 3 days a week. Crunches we have twice a week for the abs, but the deadlifts and the squats are going to improve your abs as well. So we've got 4 times frequency for your abs. Legs, we've got leg exercises 3 times a week as well. And with cardio, we're aiming to do cardio anything up to 7 days a week for her. But yeah, you want to be aiming for 3 times a week plus frequency for each of the different aspects of fitness or strength which you're aiming to do. So even if you fail to do one of those once a week, you've still got a frequency of twice a week there. If you failed twice, you've still got a frequency of once, and that is still enough to see some level of progress there. So yeah, that's the overall template. So to just reiterate quickly, this program takes into account the fact that people aren't perfect. It's nice and simple to put together. Take into account your lifestyle and your equipment. Encourage yourself to do a little bit every day. Even if you fail once or twice, and you're still managing 4, 5, 6 days a week. That's good. It's enough to see some level of progress. We're going to be focusing on overall progression as much as possible, and have high frequency on all aspects of fitness you're trying to improve. So rewards, Small reward if you have good adherence, big reward if you have high or perfect adherence, and that's what I think will work very, very well for beginners. So if you're just getting into fitness and you're struggling to adhere to programs 100%, perhaps give this a go. And if you want help with this, by all means let me know down in the comment section and I'll see what I can do to help. So thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.